So Borderlands 4 has finally been released, and it is a doozy. Being the 4th entry in the series, there is a lot to unpack here, so let's just get right into it. The developers really hit it on the head when they said they were going to make this game bigger and better, and they were not lying about any of that statement in the slightest. And not to mention, the open world map this time around is absolutely stupendously massive. But without further ado, if you guys enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like on the video, and let's get right into it. Of course, being Borderlands 4, there is 4 brand new playable characters to play as in the open world. Now, kicking things off with the Gravatar named the Harlow, she is known to be a tech-based fighter and brings a lot to the battlefield. Her main weapon is the Chroma Accelerator, which fires a burst of energy to harm the enemy in its way, so it's sort of like a C4 with an explosive. And the Flux Generator, just to name a few, which creates an energy field around your teammates. Next up, we have Vex the Siren, which is technically a combat artist as she uses her guns in certain ways, but her main powers are primarily used to spawning clones to help in battle. Next up we have Amon, who is primarily a defender for the team, and is also to pulverize multiple enemies with the Forge Hammer, and he is also in fact a little bit of a brute. And last but certainly not least, we have Rafa, and his main weapon of choice being his trusty cannons. Now, this couldn't be a Borderlands 4 video without me talking about the story and the open world. When it comes to the Borderlands games, they have been primarily open world but not fully open world, but this is where Borderlands 4 takes it to a whole nother level. For the first time in the series ever, you're able to traverse this whole open world on your bike. This allows you to get around the game a lot more easier and trying to traverse the whole open world in itself. And like with most other previous games in the series, it does support couch co-op as well as split screen. And it's pretty good to see that this is something they have never changed from this series despite it being over 17 years old. And one of the craziest facts that this game has to offer is that the game will offer over 1 billion guns. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the biggest they have done in this series so far. So it really does bring the question, is Borderlands 4 truly worth it in 2025? Well, I guess if you've enjoyed the original games, you will probably enjoy this one as well. Everything is here that made the original game shine, plus a major open world. Considering there hasn't been a Borderlands in such a long time now, I guess it is probably the best time to just jump in and see what this has to offer. But if you really aren't that interested into the Borderlands series, then it probably isn't for you. I feel like Borderlands has already trailed along a little bit too much, especially in recent years with the 3rd and the 4th game now out. I think the game really should have stopped at Borderlands 2, which is by far the best game in the series. And I don't really see a way forward for them if they're just going to keep doing the same old stuff besides having a major open world. But of course, I'd love to hear what you guys think of Borderlands 4 down below. Have you played it, or are you waiting for a sale? And let me know, do you think you see the value in this game, or do you think there's just much better things out there? And of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like down below, it always helps out a lot. And of course, if you didn't like it, change it to a dislike. And as always, you may like this one that's on your screen now. Take care, and peace.